Welcome to this official Blockate livestream. The event will be starting when this timer reaches 0, and you can watch some Blockate World trailers whilst you wait. New update? Yes.
Hi. We all know what Where's Wally is or Where's Waldo. Yeah, if you don't know that, you have no childhood. All you have to do is just find Wally. Yeah, I made it in Blockate, and here it is. Some cool music. And yeah, even these people are enjoying my game. Look how happy they are. It's not like I like paid them any blocks or anything. Why would I do that? Shut up. And yeah, play my game. There's like thousands of levels. Maybe not thousands. And yeah, you better play my game, otherwise I'll come to your house, break several bones in your body, break your spinal cords, eat your entire family, and burn your house while you're in it. And yeah. That was a bit too far. Anyways, here's some self-promotion. Subscribe to
Stubbsy
on YouTube. Very good videos. Hopefully Stubbsy doesn't edit this out. Shh.
Wait! The timer is nearly up. The timer is nearly up. Start a countdown in the chat. Hello everybody, welcome back to this official Blockate update live stream. So in this live stream we'll be going over 3 huge updates that will be live in this live stream, and we'll be going over some updates that are already in Blockate that have just been released. So these are 3 features and then some little features that have also been added. So these features are locked. When we press that big red button over there, it will release them going one by one. And yeah, so we're gonna wait for some people to join in. We're gonna unprivate the game and then let people join in. Okay, I guess people are already joining in. So let's just give it a few minutes. Also, you can join by my profile, I think, or you can join by Blockate. Let's go on to Blockate. It is official update live stream event world. I imagine it'll be on front page. Yeah. Might be on front page soon. But yeah. Okay, right. Let's just wait for some more people to come in. The server can hold, I think, up to 100 people. Round about that. So yeah, let me just get over here. Holy God. Yeah, if you're thinking that I don't want to point the camera to everyone, I feel like it will lag. We can try. There we go. I just can't move my camera because I feel like it will lag. There's loads of people. Say hi, yes, say hi. Just wait for everyone to come in. This feels like it's a bit laggy. Look, everyone's lagging. Might be me though. So if it stays laggy, you'll have to, yeah, look the other way. Can't face Blockate. Really lag. Okay, so before we release all of these 3 features one by one, I'm actually going to go through the little features that have been added like half an hour or something before, or just added now. So the little features we'll go through first, and then we can get on to the big features. So the first little feature is we have new skyboxes. So if you go over to the world menu, if we go to settings, there are actually more skyboxes that have been added. I'm really laggy. So you can just test them out if you want. We can try find some skyboxes. I can't remember which ones are new and which ones are old. Let's go for this one. No. This one's new, isn't it? Yeah, this one's new. This one is new, I think. Yes, I haven't seen this one before. Okay. So this is new one. They've got a load of new skyboxes. We also have a new pop-up GUI for the ID, stat show, and stat sign text and stuff like that. So if we do ID, wait, why isn't my text? Wait, I can't type. Wait, I can't type. Is it because I'm lagging? Oh my, it's really laggy. I don't know how the stream's handling, but I'm really lagging. I can't type either. Help. Okay, right. It should fix soon. I can't type. I might have to rejoin. Sorry about this, guys. Why can't I type? Okay, right. I might rejoin. I might have to rejoin because I don't know. I'm glitched or something. Let me. What? If I rejoin, I won't be able to get in there, will I? Let's try. Wow. No, I can't get in. There's no join. I can't type. My chat's gone. I might have to rejoin. Oh wait, it's here. Okay, it's back. Sorry with that, guys. My chat's back. Sorry about that delay. So we've got the new pop-up GUI. Right, there we go. We can just do ID if I had perms. Try a different command. Let's do ID working. No, visitors can do ID. So it shows you basically a. Okay. No, still not working. Okay, so it's like it's a new. You guys can do it at the moment. You can go to any world. It's out there for any world. You can type ID and you would see a cool chat bubble. It's changed. Okay, right. We're gonna go to the pre-recorded bits and then I'll talk about the little bits after. In this huge update, there are 3 main updates. The first one is, you can see down here, there is menu and these 3 little dots down here. If you click on these, you bring up all of these selections of stuff. You can press the world menu and it takes you onto the world menu. You can also press V like normal to get onto it. As you can see, there's withdraw earnings. There is also pending earnings that I will talk to you in a second. You can also change players' perms, so you can click on people and then change them to visitor, builder, ban or hub. So it's a lot easier giving people perms. You can also go to the shop and then put gears on sale, so you don't have to use a command anymore. All you do is put the gear ID in here like that, put the cost, so I'm just going to do it like 1,000, like that. Press the plus and then it will go on sale. To stop scammers, there is actually a picture of the gear and you can't name the gear anymore, so you actually know what you're buying. And when you buy it, there is actually pending earnings, so when people buy it, it goes into the pending earnings. 15 minutes later, it'll go into the world earnings. If the gear gets removed, the pending earnings will just go and you won't be able to collect the blocks. So no one's going to be able to scam you, because if they remove the gear, they won't get the blocks anyway. Over here we have settings. You can have the thumbnail here, so you type the ID of the thumbnail. As you can see, we've got this picture here. You can either do fit, and as you can see, it fits the thumbnail into this box. You can do stretch, which stretches it out so it fills in the whole box. Or you can do crop like this, so it doesn't stretch it, but it fills the whole entire box, so there's no blank sides. We also have the theme, so we've got light, as you can see here. We have dark, as you can see. And we also have retro, and it takes us back to the old version of Blockade. To get back on, if you press hub, you will just get hubbed, so you need to press V, or type world if you're on mobile. Go to settings and then you can change it back if you want, or keep it the same. Each game has their own theme, and when the theme is picked for the game, everybody who's in that game will have that theme. There has also been some skyboxes that have been added. As you can see, we've got loads of skyboxes. So for example, this is a new one. As you can see, it's a new skybox. Pretty cool. There are also multiple new ones, so you can go test them out if you want. This is also a new one. This is also a new skybox, and this is pretty cool. It's like you're in space and you're looking down on the earth. From this menu, you can also click commands, so you can see all of the commands like this. So if you click backups, as you can see here, you can save your world. This will save it. It's got this cool animation of the world spinning. Very cool. You can also save it or load it. You can also save multiple worlds. It also shows a time of how long the world has been saved for. We can load it like this, click yes, and then it's loaded. So I've just pressed save again, and then I've got 2 worlds here. Save again, and then I've got 3 worlds. If you want to buy more backups, you can press this plus here, and you can buy more backups. Some people probably won't have enough Robux to buy it, so that's why admins can buy backups for you. That's pretty cool. You can buy them for your friend and stuff. And you can also let admins use backups and templates by going to the settings. You can scroll down from here and you can click enable, and this will enable them to use backups and templates, but by default it will be set to disable, which means they won't be able to. But just be careful, because giving people these perms, they can destroy your world, so make sure you don't give them to any random people. And the last thing here is logs, so you can see all the logs here. This helps mobile players a lot, because normally they would have to do !world to get onto this menu here, but now they can just press this and then go onto world menu, so it's a lot easier to access. Unless they change it to the retro version, then they have to do it. Okay, so that is the first feature that will be released. So Blockate is going to pull the button up, and then I'm going to jump on it, and then the first feature will be released, and then you can go test it out, go to your world. We'll have a 10-minute break between the features. When we come back, I'll also talk about these smaller features, and then we'll go on to the next feature. So you've got a 10-minute delay. So Blockate's just gonna pull the button up now. I'm gonna get over here ready. Oh my god, it's so laggy that my chat's not even going away. I literally typed this like a few minutes ago. Okay, so we're just gonna go up here slowly and steadily. Okay, right, and then we just need to wait for Blockate to. There we go. He's pulled the button up. Don't know. Right, ready. Can't do a flip for the person instead in the chat. Okay, ready? The first update, you can go watch it after. This will be live in this world, so as soon as I press it, it'll be live in this world. In other worlds, it might take up to 1 minute, so just be patient. And yeah, ready? We're gonna do a countdown. Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and the update's out. Okay, right, we've got the confetti. Right, now you can go check out the update that was shown on screen, or you can go to your world. We will be having a 10-minute break, so you can go test it out, and by then hopefully we have all the things sorted out, so we can show you the things that are already added and the next feature. Welcome. Okay, so we are back. We had a problem with lag just a second ago because there's so many people. It was lagging Roblox. So Roblox itself was just lagging, and then yeah, I couldn't type. I think everyone else couldn't type either. It's like for most people. So anyway, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over the features that are already in the game because they're all right now, and then I'm also going to go over the second part. Sorry if you didn't get into the game, we've lowered the player limit. So anyway, the first one, like I was saying before, we've got the new skyboxes. I've shown that off. We also have the new pop-up GUI for ID, stat show, and sign text and stuff like that. So if you do ID and stuff, you can actually see that it's different. Before it was like a weird box, but now it's like a lot cooler. Okay, right, now let's move on to the next one. So now we have the pending earnings. So when you buy stuff from the shop, instead of it going into your world earnings, so you can collect it straight away, it'll go into something called the pending earnings. The pending earnings, what this would mean is when earnings are in here, it would take 15 minutes for it to go into the game earnings. If the gear gets removed when the blocks is in the pending earnings, the pending earnings will just go. Like all the money you've made from that gear, that's in the pending earnings, will just go. So people, sorry about that. So people are very unlikely to scam you because they can't really steal your money. You're mostly guaranteed to have it for 15 minutes. Because if people try to scam you and remove the gear straight away, they won't get the blocks to just evaporate. So they have to wait for 15 minutes. So that's a new thing. I will also be talking about that in the pre-recorded bit. I kind of talked about it in that as well. So now we have the new lightings command. So we have filter tint, filter brightness, filter contrast, and filter saturation, and we have lighting reset. So if you want to play with these, you can. Filter tint changes the colour, so you can you put filter tint and then the colour, so then it changes the tint on your screen to a certain colour. So if you put really red, it will change it to really red. Brightness, as you can see, we've got really red. Brightness, if you do filter brightness, you can either change it from -1 to 1. So as it says in the name, you can change the brightness of the world. And I'll show you now. So if we do filter brightness and then 1, as you can see, it's completely bright. If we do filter brightness, filter brightness, did I do -1 then? Let's try -1 again. Yeah, -1, it goes to complete black. So you can go in between, so you can do filter brightness and then 0.5, and as you can see, it goes in between. If you go -0.5, it will like shade the black. I'm just going to change this back to normal now. Oh. Okay, right, now we have filter contrast. So the filter contrast, you can go from -infinite to infinite. So if we change it, you can mess around with this. You can do filter contrast, and then let's do 10. As you can see, it changes the contrast. So this looks pretty cool. Filter contrast, and let's go -10. So as you can see, it's like this. Pretty cool. Okay, right. Okay. So yeah, this is filter contrast 1, but Blockate used to set it. Okay. So this filter contrast 1, you can see it looks pretty cool. And then the last one is filter saturation. This goes from -infinite to +infinite. So you can just mess around with this. So if we do filter saturation, go to 1, as you can see, it's gone like the saturation is higher. If we do filter saturation -1, it goes into black and white, and then you can just so you can make like black and white games. And then you can do like, you can just test out, so you can do -1 and stuff. Okay, that's enough on that command. You can test it out yourself. So now we also have lighting reset, which using this command, this basically changes all the lightings to default. So it'll just be that. So you say if the time's different or any lighting different, it'll reset it to default. Anyway, that's enough on them commands. Now we have this is probably, I know a lot of people wanted this. I definitely wanted this. This is going to save us a lot of time. We have show decal region and hide decal region. But you might be thinking, oh, what is this? Have you ever like done some easy hide decals or hide decals? And say if you've got like a big area, you have to like keep clicking it. It could take a long time to hide decals on a big area. Well, imagine if we mix the fill command in, so you can select a whole area that you can hide decals or show decals. That is basically what it is. So say if we let's try it. So I'm gonna put loads of kill blocks here. Just show you. So like, you know when you have a load of kill blocks, and then you do easy hide decals to hide the decals, and then it just like it takes ages to do it, especially with a big area. If you do hide decals region, I think I've spelled it wrong, not space there. Right, no spaces. And then if we press enter like this, we can select the region of decals that we want to hide decals. And then boom! It hides all the decals. And then you can do the same with show decals. So you know, if you want to show the decals, instead of putting hide in front of it, you just do show decals, show decal region. So we can do show decals region like that. And then we just highlight the area, and then boom, it comes back. That's amazing? You can save so much time with this. So that is probably one of the best features that have been released early. So now, this is probably the best feature that's been released early. You know when you've been placing blocks and then you lag, this is no longer a thing. You know, basically, normally when you place blocks and you're placing blocks fast, you can sometimes lag. That has been fixed. So now if you're using the fill command, in the past it would have lagged you like crazy, but now it does not lag you at all. So you can you can place blocks fast, and you will not lag unless something terrible happens, which it won't do that. Don't worry, it's fixed the lag. And now we have the new search filters to help. So new search filters in help. So if we go to help, you can see over here search filters, and it shows you all of these search filters that you can put in. You know when you put like commands up in here, I did do a video on it. The video is completely pointless now, but this is good because now everyone knows about it. You can see if you put the command blocks, it sorts the words out by block count going to the most. You can do oldest, newest, featured, so you can see all the featured words. And then if you put by : their username, it searches and finds all of that person's words. So that is all of the mini features that have been released without this big red button. Now we're actually going to be releasing the second big feature. I'm going to show you the pre-recorded bit now, and then we can go on to the button. So now let's move on to the second feature. A part of the second one, we have genres. So if you click here, you can see all the genres here. You can also, the owner can set their world to a certain genre by pressing V or going to menu and then go to world menu. If you go onto the settings, you can scroll down and it would say genre here. So you can give your world a genre. So as you can see here, you can see the genres of the worlds. If you have no genres ticked, that means that the worlds that don't have any genres won't pop up. So if we tick no genres, as you can see, we can see the worlds that don't have any genres. If we untick all of these like that, the ones we do tick, them genres will show up. So if we untick all of them and then let's click adventure, it would show all of the games that have the genre adventure. We can also click multiple at once. You can also click load of them, but then miss one out. So say if I want to have all these genres except from horror, you can click all of them, but don't click horror. Another part of this feature is you can actually see all of the non-exclusive hats that you can get. To access it, you need to go to inventory and then press the index, and you can see all of the non-exclusive hats. The ones that have got crates by them, they are ones that you can obtain by crate. So you can either buy a crate like this or click on them, and then you can buy that certain crate, and there's a chance of you getting it. The ones that don't have a crate by them, they're the ones that you need to craft. So you need to get multiple hats and find out the crafting recipe. If you click on one of these hats, it says recipe down here, question marks. When you get the hats, then question marks will turn into actual hat names, so you can slowly discover them. I'm actually going to buy some hats now, and let's see if I can get one of these craftable hats. Also, when you craft something, it levels up. So say if you're crafting 2 common hats, it would actually level up to a rare hat. I've just got a duck and a top hat, so if I go over to the index here, it tells me the recipe because I've got the duck hat, noob hat and the top hat. So if I just click the duck, noob hat and then the top hat, I can actually craft it like this. So then when we go back to the index, as you can see, now we have that hat. Okay, so that was the second feature that will be added. Remember, we still have one more feature after this, but we're going to release the second feature now. As I said earlier, it may take up to 1 minute to be released into other worlds, but in this world it will release straight away. So we're actually going to walk up here, Blockate's just going to release the button, and then we can go jump on it and release the second feature. And then we can get on to the third feature. So he's going to release the button. And then right, we're going to jump on it. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The second feature is released. So now you guys can go check it out. I'm going to put the 10-minute timer on so we can, and then when that's finished, I can show you the third feature. But so yeah, I will see you in 10 minutes. You can go test out the feature, do whatever you want with it. It'll be released straight away in this world. It may take up to 1 minute in other worlds if you're watching this from other worlds. Okay, we are back and we're going to show you the third feature. First of all, before we go through the third feature, I'm actually going to show you the search filter quickly. So if we go to the search filters here, we have the genres here, and then we can put the search filters on next to it. So we have like, we can click the horrors like this, and it shows us all the horrors. I did go through in the pre-recorded how to set up your game with that genre. So as you can see, people have already set it up. So it's pretty cool. You can go to, like, say if I just wanted to go through some, let's go to competition. Just press that and then get them. If we want to have, like, you can do multiple. So if we want to have mini games and horror, it would show up the mini games and horror genres. You can click all of them but miss out some, so you can do that if you want to. Yeah, and also another great thing is World Report. I know there has been some problems in the past where people have like bypassed thumbnails and bypassed games, which now this basically fix it, because there is a World Report. If you see that there's a inappropriate game anywhere, make sure to report the world. This will send it to the Blockate admins and they can review it. If it is like, if it shouldn't be there, it will get removed. They will remove it. Don't worry if people like spam report you, even though it's like a good game. The Blockate admins will review it to see if it's like, if it can stay or if it's going to get banned. So yeah, just if it's a bad world, just report it if it shouldn't be there. Right, now we're going to get on to the third and final feature. This is probably the biggest feature and probably the best feature that is going to be added. So we're going to go on to it now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go now. So the third and final main part of the update is templates. So you probably know that Blockate already has templates, but these are so good. When you press menu here and then click templates, as you can see, you can have all of these templates. So first of all, we have Scratch, that's already in Blockate. The grass has changed, so it's not as bumpy anymore, which is pretty cool. Let me remove this ocean because the ocean is getting in the way. So as you can see, it's not as bumpy as it used to be. We have Canvas, Blockate already had this. We also have desert. The desert used to be like this, so at the edges it was like really curvy, but now the edges are a lot flatter. They do have a little bumps in them, but they are a lot flatter. As you can see, the edges are like that. Normally they were like this. Now we have the starter island. Blockate already had this. Blockate already had this. So we're going to skip a few templates and then go over to the chessboard. Here, press load. There we go, and as you can see, we've got our own little chessboard so you can play with your friends. They also have the pieces and the decal IDs here, as you can see, and you can play with your friends. So now let's go to the Valley template. This is a new one. Let's load it, and as you'll be able to see, this is complete. Oh, look how cool this is. It's awesome. I'll just TP up here. You can play like little mini games around here. It's like a little map. You can add on to it as well, so you can like build some stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. This is randomly generated, so it won't always be the same, which is pretty cool. So you won't really have the same as someone else. So like if you wanted to, you can build like little houses going around the place. And now the next one is Valley Maze. So it's kind of like the valley that we just seen, but it's like a little maze. So you can play little mini games around here. You can play like laser tag. Pretty cool, and you can make a lot of mini games in here. And if you want to, you can build like little houses and little places and stuff. And now we have the large cave. So let's load the large cave. And as it says in the name, we've got a huge cave here. This is pretty cool. So you can just walk around. You can build a lot of stuff around here. Now we are using the cave template. We can have torches like this, and then you can go around and make maybe horror games. If you want to extend it, you can make caves linking around to this main cave and go into different places. And you can play mini games here. Now let's move on to the small cave. Let's load it. So as you can see here, it's just a smaller version. There's loads of different paths that you can go to. I'm going to TP out so you can actually see the whole thing. So as you can see, it's like a tunnel of places going down here. You can use the torch to help you get around the place. So maybe this is too big or too small for your liking. You can actually change this with templates plus. So if you just go on to the templates, it's not for every world, so you can't like change it for like the starter island and plots because they don't have it. But you can change it for valley, valley maze, large cave, small cave. So all you need to do is press options. It would cost a certain amount of Robux, so to use it you need to buy it, and then once you've bought it you would have access to this. You can see all of these. So you got fill, flatness, floor bumpiness, noise, height, roof bumpiness, noise, sensitivity, size. So you can mess around with these settings. You can turn them up or down. I'm just going to like turn them all up, and then I can actually show you what would happen if you put all of these to the max. So now let's load the small cave like this. There we go. It's just loading in. Look how big. That's huge. Jeez. Right, it's loading. Might be a bit laggy when you're loading it in. And there we go, it's loaded in. Look how big this cave is. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can explore here. You can build like a huge house. You can probably build multiple huge houses. Like, this is so big. You can do this with the other templates. So the big cave and the small cave are basically the same thing. So if you have all these options, you can change it and you can put them so they're both the same. But the reason why there is the small one and the big one is so if people don't have templates plus, they can at least have a small cave or a big cave. And now for the valley maze, if we go to options and then turn all these up to the max like this, and then click load, there we go, it's loaded in. So as you can see, it's got like huge hills. This is amazing. Look how cool this is. So if you put everything to max and then change the floor bumpiness to 0, it makes this cool little thing here using the valley maze. When you turn the sensitivity down also, let's just turn that down and then press load, it will be like a huge maze. There we go, it's just loading in right now. So as you can see here, it is literally like a huge maze. You can play like hide and seek with your friends. You can set the camera limit so people can't see over. Look, I'm zoomed out quite far and I still can't see over. So I'm just going to TP to the top so you can actually see the whole maze. See, this is a really big maze. And that is all of the templates. Also, valley and valley maze is basically the same, like how large cave and small cave was. So how we made the maze, you can actually put the same settings onto the cave and it actually creates a cave maze. As you can see, you can also have a torch and yeah, you can go around, play hide and seek, so it's awesome. Okay, so that is the third and final feature that will be released onto Blockate. This is probably the best, in my opinion, the best feature that will be released. There's loads of templates that you can use and you can change it between so much. You can create like a huge maze, or you can make a huge cave maze. Yeah, so Blockate's just going to release the button now, and then I can actually jump on it and release this feature. So you can go and lock the templates. Like I've said before, if you're a new person joining the stream, it may take up to a minute on other worlds for it to like show up. In this world it will load straight away though, but in this world you won't be able to load templates because yeah, we're in this world. So you'd have to go to your own world if you want to load the templates. Well, you can check them out now if you want, but to load the templates, go to your own world or go to worlds that you have perms on and you're allowed, and then you can just load the template there. Go test it out. Yeah, you have to go to your own world because it's the owner. Okay, right, we're going to jump on it. Blockate's just going to release the feature. Also, there's hacker there. I didn't mean to say like also there's hacker there, but yeah. Also, yeah. Also, we with the search filters, so we've got like by, and then if you put someone's name like this, it shows them. Shows all the words that are by them. If things aren't working now, they will be working later. It's just because of the lag and stuff, but they will definitely be working later. I showed them before, so you can put like blocks in and it would go from the most blocks to the least blocks. You can combine words together, and if you go back you can see all of the commands by going through help and then going to search filters and then seeing all the commands here, and it shows you how they work as well, so that's pretty cool. Right, now we're actually going to jump on the button which will release the third and final feature. If you've got any questions, just tell me in the my YouTube chat or tell me in Roblox and I will try to answer as many as I can. So we're going to jump. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The update's released! The third and final update with all the templates is released. So you can go check that out now. Remember, it may take up to 1 minute. So you can go look at that. Oh, I'm going to get murdered by subs. Okay, so yeah, that is basically all of the features that will be released today. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, like I said, you can, if you've got any questions about the features and stuff, say if you don't understand it, just tell me in Roblox. I may not see it in Roblox, or just tell me in YouTube. I'll try to answer as many as possible. Okay, so I'm going to check YouTube just in case if people have got any questions. Okay, I think it's fine. They are all the features that have been released. I'll be right back, and then we can start. If you've got any questions, you can tell, and you can go test it out and stuff. So yeah, the Game Pass is out. It's for 100 Robux at the moment, and then you can buy it. Templates Plus is the Game Pass, which allows you to edit the templates and make cool things like huge mazes, huge caves. You can make that cool, like, you know, it's a flat piece of grass and then like the walls going up. I showed you in the pre-recorded bit. So yeah, and that is, I think, it. Okay, so I'm actually going to end the stream there. You can test the updates out if you want now, and I'm actually going. Yeah, I'm going to see. If you're in the game, I can start answering some questions. If you want, I'm going to play some games now. So yeah, that is the end for the stream. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this stream. Also, thank you to Blockate for having me here. Thank you to all the admins who have worked on Blockate. So Wait, what can I go to? Where's my perm? Okay. Thank you to all of the people who helped build this hub as well. Everyone visitor. Okay, so we have Subs here. Thank you for him for helping. We have Hazem here. Thank you to him for helping as well. Where is everyone? Everyone gone? Okay, right. Okay, come here. Come here. Okay, thank you to Zero for helping with the hub as well. Thank you to Leitu for helping build the hub. So thank you to all these admins for building this awesome thing that you see here, making this event possible. So yeah, that is actually going to be the end. I think I've got everyone. I don't want to miss everyone out because that would be very embarrassing. Yeah, that is it. I will see you on the next video. See ya. Bye.